All right, we're back with another episode. Average Joe's Reacts, episode 7, The Mandalorian, season 3. Let's talk about it.
All right, so quick recap. It's called the Spies. You only see one spy, but we'll get there. So you get the spy talking to Gideon about the Mandalorians, and then we get Gideon talking to the secret Majestic 12 of the Empire about Thrawn's return and getting supplies and the Mandalorians attacking. And then we get the Mandalorians coming into Navarro, I think was the planet.
Yeah.
And the citizens freaking out, but since it has the Mandalorian symbol on the bottom of it, Grief Karga knows better. You get the standoff between the Mandalorians that take off their helmet and the ones that don't. We get the dinner from the pterodactyls. And again, the Mandos are staring off, and the great speech by Bo-Katan about she needs people to volunteer. And of course, Din Djarin's the first one. When we get to that clip, I have an idea that could have made this show better. They go to...
He's always got an idea that can make the show better.
Right. Gotta think about it. They go to Mandalore. They land on the planet really slowly. They find some people that were somehow survivors for the last, 20 years? 10, 15, 20 years, something like that. And then they go to the Great Forge. They get attacked by stormtroopers at Beskar. We meet Darth Gideon in his armored Mando suit. And Paz Vizsla dies. Yeah. There's your summary.
R.I.P.
Yep. That was a badass death.
That was.
Killing off one of the most liked characters outside of the mains.
Trying to get like HBO out here.
Yep. That was the show.
Episode 7 was a really good episode. And I thought it was cool as shit when I'll volunteer. I'll volunteer. I'll volunteer. I'll volunteer. Started happening. I'm like,
Oh,
this
that
is
was
the
the
way.
rah-rah speech.
Yeah.
Both tribes. Yeah, sorry, it's gonna sound funny. Oh yeah.
This is how the episode should have played for real.
And then everyone stood up. So the only
Who's staying back?
the only thing I think that could have made this better, instead of Din being the first one to stand up, is if Paz would have been the first one to stand up.
You think that would have helped ease tensions between the two tribes?
Well, they still could have had the tension, but it could have showed him gaining respect for her. And instead of Din having to be the first one to stand up, and then we get that speech later on with Din going, I serve you, Lady Kree. You know, even with Paz having an issue with her people, they could have showed that he respected her, and then that's why he sacrificed himself at the end.
I mean, I think that would.
If that'd have been the only difference. Instead of Din standing up first, he could have been him. Been like, I stand with you, Lady Kree. And then obviously everyone else stands up.
Yeah, and Din should have been at the end because it's a given that he was going to go anyway.
Right.
So that could have made it better. I agree with that.
Just a little better.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad how the way it went though. But yeah, that scene was pretty cool. And then after this scene, they there was a little bit in the middle with the council stuff for the Imperials, right?
No, that was at the beginning.
Oh, that was the beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've watched too many episodes. I can't remember what the order is anymore.
This cannot be.
I don't like this character.
Her?
Yeah.
Or him?
Well, I mean, both, I guess, but I barely knew who he was when I was watching this episode.
Yeah, so if you watch season 1, if we go back and watch season 1 and 2, he makes a lot more sense.
I mean, I figured who he is now, but yeah, watching it the first time, I was like, who the hell is this guy?
Yeah.
And remember how I was saying, was it last episode or was it episode 5 But I'm like, is that dude Moff Gideon?
The fleet flying. I thought it was pretty cool.
Crazy how all the other Mandalorians had ships. They
Well,
didn't
they had a monopoly on this shit.
that was all her.
Axe?
No, that was all from Bo-Katan.
No, didn't Axe Wolf's clan have ships and
Yeah,
the
Yeah.
armor?
but that was from her.
Yeah, him and Bo-Katan stole a ton of like Empire fucking ships.
Yeah,
From the planet they were on?
from the Empire, just all over.
Yeah, they just stole a ton of ships.
So that. I hope it
Hold on,
doesn't
did that
start
happen in
playing.
the episode?
So no, you see this ship right here, the big
I can't
one,
see the cursor.
the big one in the
Oh,
middle.
yeah.
That was
Yeah.
Moff Gideon's ship.
No, I remember they talked about it. I remember
Yeah.
that, but so all these other ships were Imperial ships that they just took.
I think all of them except I'm pretty sure these are Mandalorian dropships. The like little winged ones that she
Yeah,
Oh,
the
that she
ones
flies.
with the wings are like theirs.
Yeah, you flipped it right.
Yep.
He's like, you can't do that.
Yeah. It's so funny.
The Grogu part was funny as hell though.
Bro, when he was like, no, 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 no.
I hated that mech suit so much.
I thought it was comedic relief. Whenever
I-
he first got it, he was just walking, going, yes, 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 and he was picking up the food.
I couldn't stand that stupid mech suit. He doesn't
The
need
fight
it.
was fun though. The fight
The fight was cool.
He's like, bro, fight or you're a bitch.
That look from Sasha Banks.
Yeah.
Ah, stupid suit.
They hyped up Grogu talking like he was actually gonna say words, not use a mech suit.
I don't think he'll ever talk. Not in this series. Not in
Well, he
Ahsoka.
has to.
He
Because
eventually has to talk.
if he's gonna take the creed, he has to talk.
Dude. Oh, we'll get there. That last scene, that could be the end of the Mandalorian. At least those two.
At the cabin?
Yeah, but we'll get there. Later.
Well,
We'll get there in the next episode.
yeah. Well, talking about this scene though, bro, that fight scene was cool. And in my opinion, Vislov, what is it, Vislov? Vaslov.
Yeah, something like that.
Definitely whooped the guy's ass.
Oh yeah,
He won that fight.
he is a fighter. I'm not playing that till the end. We can get there eventually. That's just too cool. That's the last thing we gotta talk about. Speaking of the mech suit,
What do you mean no? No.
What do you mean, no?
Yes.
Yeah, that suit's funny.
that's so stupid.
I love it.
That's so stupid.
He was like, yo, Grogu, stop. You gotta pay for that. Hands the dude the money. Then he grabs another thing. He's like, bro.
The truth of fatherhood.
Is that Cora in Target?
I don't go
Yes.
shopping, so
It's so stupid, but it's just amazing how stupid it is.
I enjoyed it.
so dumb. I hated that mech.
Let's get some of the fight scenes going.
I hate this suit so much.
Yep,
Yeah,
the Darth Iron Man.
Such a wannabe. Even he's looking like, the fuck? He's like, who the fuck are you trying to be?
So are those clone troopers or are those stormtroopers?
Stormtroopers.
That's why they couldn't kill anyone.
That's the joke. Yeah.
They
Okay.
they miss
Well-
all the time. There was actually a video that I watched that explains why they miss.
Did they say it was because the Force? was trying to bring
No.
balance.
No, I actually watched it. Now we're getting off topic because I was actually watching a video that talks about the prophecy of the chosen one and how it relates to certain moments in the first 3 movies.
You have to send me that. Sounds fun. Not
It
right
actually
now.
makes a lot of sense whenever the guy breaks it down.
Dude, there are some people out there that break this shit down so cool. They'd be better writers than what they currently have at Disney.
And
'Cause
that
you-
could be true.
You get shit like
Once again, that Grand Admiral Thrawn is missing from your delegation. Any word on when he will be able to participate?
He's cooler than all of you, so yeah. He don't report to any of you.
yeah, that's why he's the Grand
You report
Admiral.
to him.
Right.
You report to him. That's like me go, yo, where's a colonel at?
You're right.
Nah, that's not how that goes.
So a Moff is below a Grand Admiral?
Um
A moth is below any other flying creature outside of
so
maybe a fly.
so there's the military structure with like the admirals and the captains and stuff like that. And then there's like the Have you watched Andor?
No.
Okay, so well in Andor they talk about like the ISB, which is like your security, like FBI kind of people, CIA, whatever. And they have like colonels and majors, and they do like kind of army structure. It's really weird, at least in the books. But Moffs are
Warrant
like-
officers.
they're governors, but they don't govern like a planet. They govern like regions of planets.
They do their own thing.
Yeah.
They're warrant officers.
Yeah, they kind of report directly to
Yeah,
Palpatine.
they show up to formation and then they get their Starbucks and then they go chill.
Fuck Starbucks. But now I would assume just if Grand Admiral Thrawn's the highest ranking person left, then he probably rules everything.
God, I just want to punch that suit so badly.
It's so fucking
It's such a Darth Vader ripoff.
yeah. With the stupid 2 lights on it. Ugh.
He went to 5 below for a Darth Vader costume.
I don't even remember what the next clip is.
The research you promised us.
You know who this is?
Nah.
Did you see 7? Any of the trilogies? Or the last 3 of the trilogy?
I couldn't. It was so hard to sit there and I fell asleep to every single one, so
Do you remember Hux? He was the military leader of the First Order.
I watched each one once while falling asleep and making up watching them, so
I liked 7 when I first saw it, and then I hated it every time after that.
yeah, I couldn't. I
But
just couldn't put
This
it-
guy's supposed to be the dad of the kid that runs the First Order on the military side. It all leads to Jake Skywalker.
Dr. Pershing was captured by the New Republic. His research is lost.
He was killed by your spy.
He flexes on them to get the those guards, the
Yeah.
Sentinels.
The Praetorians or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
Did you guys know you wanted Mad Max on on Mandalore?
Okay, yeah, so this is even funnier because the Mandalorians have no ships, but these motherfuckers engineered this in a wasteland.
And
Get
somehow
about- Wait a minute.
survived. Years, decades. Well, not decades, but yeah.
Nobody contacted these people ever. They were just like, yeah.
I don't
They hung
know.
out on Mandalore that was supposed to be like poisoned and cursed and everything, and yeah, here they are.
Didn't notice the Moff Gideon
Honestly,
ships coming in and out.
I didn't. Honestly, yeah, that's another thing. How didn't they know that anything was happening? Like, it's not like they just secretly set that stuff up. It was a big setup.
They're not that far away from it.
Well, there was really only 2 guys.
Either that, or they were just 2 guys are piloting this. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, you got 3 guys in the front. I can see 1 at the top.
I honestly didn't think that they were gonna buy in. I thought they were gonna be like, "No, you know what? We've survived here long enough with no problems. We're gonna keep it that way." They
Yeah.
just look like the type.
I thought they were too. How about that conversation with Bo-Katan saying that she did surrender?
Yeah.
Yeah, so why was that so big? Because did they think that she'd never surrendered at all and she like genuinely lost the
And
fight?
she think, and they all assume they got wiped out because she didn't surrender.
But she did surrender and they still wiped
But
them
she
out.
did. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why that scene was.
Messed up.
That's why that scene was pretty important.
That's why you can't trust them.
Yep, never trust an ISB agent. The Mandalorian troopers.
They're at such a disadvantage.
Dude, I thought this scene was pretty cool.
Although they have to be missing so many shots trying to like float and shoot.
Floating, yeah. I got pissed off when they started running through the tunnels. And it's like, wouldn't you stop at some point and be like, wait, why are we chasing these people in their building? Like, this wasn't here. They're running away from us for a reason. Not only because we're chasing them, but wouldn't someone just be like, stop? Let's not just run into a trap.
Nah, stormtroopers are stupid.
Not
They're
stormtroopers.
They're generally
The
stupid.
He's talking about
Mandalorians.
the Mandalorians.
Well, I mean,
They were trying to retreat. Is that Zeus?
God damn it, Cap. Come here, Cap.
It's Cap.
He's looking for a treat. You already
How
ate
do you
yours.
open the door?
Because Missy didn't shut it all the way.
Oh. But yeah, no, I mean, they were trying to retreat, so they wouldn't go wherever they could get away from, the gunshots.
The stormtroopers were trying to retreat. I'm saying, why didn't the Mandalorians stop and be like, what are we running into?
No, the Mandalorians were retreating in this.
nah, they chased the stormtroopers. Like a few of them flew away, and they just kept chasing them.
Ah,
I thought I clipped it. Maybe I didn't. Let me see what this one is.
And that's whenever they saw the big giant
Oh yeah, this is long.
setup.
Ah, it was right before this. Okay, I didn't clip it. Yeah, but they like run into this hallway right here. Off to the left of the screen. Yeah, they get caught.
so by the way, were those stormtroopers decked out in Beskar alloy?
Yeah,
That's why the shots weren't killing them either.
yeah.
Yep. All right.
Open the blast door.
I'm gonna have to break this up as we talk.
That was quick thinking by her though, using the dark saber to cut a hole.
Love how he runs away. Like you act tough,
Right.
tell him the, and then he fucking flies away.
Open the blast. Why were they shooting at the door before the door was even open?
It's like Call of Duty. You pre-fire your corners.
I
So
mean,
as soon as it opens, you're hitting something.
I guess they have unlimited ammo, right? So
Well, I'm pretty sure they have battery packs. I don't
is that how
think
they operate?
I don't think these guns could shoot forever.
Well, they could until they
could.
overheat.
Which that does happen.
Yeah,
His overheats.
and then he just goes even more badass and like starts throwing hands.
I don't know why she didn't do that in the first place.
Right? Why he was monologuing? Just go cut the door.
She's like, I don't need to listen to you. Fuck what you have to say.
So, is the next scene the scene when they're all backing out of the lobby?
Yeah,
So in that scene,
we don't need to see that.
he definitely had time to get through the hole.
Oh yeah, like I
More than enough
said.
time. Like they even have a chance for monologue right here.
I don't think Jon Favreau's staying. That's why they got rid of him.
They're already filming.
There are too many.
That doesn't mean Jon Favreau's staying.
This is the way.
This is the way.
They just wanted to make it epic.
I mean, it was pretty epic, though, I'm not gonna lie. What are the red clones or troopers? Are those
Speed
clones?
overheating.
Those are
They're Sentinels or Praetorians. One of the two. I can't remember now.
they're the Emperor's Guard.
They're like highly trained.
Yeah.
Well, do they have lightsabers?
No.
Nah, they're like baton sticks.
Yeah.
But what's the purple stuff in it? Is that the lightsaber material? Like,
No.
No.
It's like a shock stick.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
What he said.
Well, it cut right through the Beskar armor, so
It
No,
did.
I think he got stabbed in like the chest, like the
like through the armor.
beside it.
Yeah.
Oh, he has more than enough time to back out. He's already killed quite a few of them. He could have just bounced.
He could have done that in the first place. If it worked that easy when they were before they got trapped, he could have saved Din.
They have rockets on their back. Why isn't he just shooting these rockets at these people?
I don't know, dude.
Their jetpacks literally have rockets.
yeah, I mean,
He could have flown out too. There's so many things he could have done to not die.
but you know what? This was the way.
No, this was stupid. This was not the way.
Now his son that they had to rescue a few episodes earlier has to grow up without a father.
Well, his son took the creed in the last episode, right?
And
I guess.
Just straight gorilla smashed him.
I don't know. I don't know if that was his son or not to finish the creed.
I'm pretty sure it was.
I think it was.
Maybe.
Bro, but this dude just went crazy here. He had man, what's that one perk? Battle Rage.
I don't even know what that thing does. I
don't know either.
Like, what does this do?
Turns your screen red, and apparently you could run faster.
Right over
Yeah,
right over my head. Call of Duty?
yeah. Bro, he went stupid. He threw the gun down and then started throwing hands. Look at it. He's just eating shots.
Knocks
Just
them off
tossing
the
them-
cliff. Those
Right.
dudes have jetpacks. They just said, you know what? I've invested.
Bro.
It always comes back to those jetpacks, doesn't it?
Like, they could have just jetpacked back up.
I thought the way he was gonna die would be that they're shooting at his jetpack and the shit explodes.
It would have been funny if after he knocked them off, they'd have went, ah, psych,
Started shooting them.
we back.
It would have made more sense.
Or, to
Man,
quote,
they had to
the
3v1
late,
him.
great Dave Chappelle. Gotcha, bitch.
This 3v1 was not fair. And all he had was a little ass dagger, bro.
It's a vibro blade.
What does that do?
It's just a dagger that vibrates.
Whenever a
I saw
woman
that.
is in the mood.
No, see, I thought that because it's moving super fast, I could cut through things.
It's like the Flash.
I don't even want to think about that movie.
He could have won this fight.
Yeah, see, it kind of looks like it went on the side.
He could at least kill one. Come on now.
Right?
He had one real close as well.
Doesn't Ray just beat the piss out of them in the movie?
Yeah, Rey and Kylo take on like 12, and
Just destroy them?
other than one part where Kylo's getting choked and then she throws a lightsaber that goes through the Praetorian guy's face.
I mean, overall, given everything that happened, this episode's like a 7.5 for me.
I'll be around the same 7.5, maybe an 8, just because I think all the fights were cool.
The Darth Vader five below suit. Nah, I'm cool.
We already know Chris is gonna say 5.
And you kill Paz. Yeah,
Yeah, it was like a 5 or 6.
you could have killed
6
him.
on a good day. I mean, there was just so many odd things that happened in this. Not even just the stuff that we showed, but like the conversation that Din has with her, just out of fucking nowhere. I mean, it was motivational, but it led to nothing. I hated the fact that they ran down the hallway for no fucking reason. Once you realize that you're in an Empire base, like, just stupid shit like that, it irritates me so much.
I feel like Paz dying though brings all the other Mandalorians together. Like, all right, you know what?
They never talk about it again.
They
It
don't,
doesn't get brought up.
Ever.
but it's inferred.
No, because they fly out the hole and they
Nah,
fly
you
into
leave the
Eden.
lines.
They land in the Garden of Eden on Mandalore. And they're just like, oh, if you just let grass grow, it grows. And like they never talk about Paz ever.
Yeah, well, you grieve after the war is done.
Where you don't grieve at all.
I didn't get
Yeah,
that.
you
Like,
bitch.
I kind of wish they would have had Axe Wolf be like, hey, where's the big guy?
Yeah, that.
No, Axe don't give a shit. He's probably like,
No. Axe left before they got cornered.
I know. But that's what I'm saying. Like, how cool would it have been for just
But
Five-
when you think about it though, you got Paz. All right, so Bo-Katan, she's the leader of them all, right? But then you got Paz, who's like the leader of the one tribe, and Axe, who's like the leader of the other tribe, and both the leaders. Well, I mean, Paz sacrificed his life, but Axe was making a sacrifice too because he gets on that ship and he tells everyone to get off, and he's like taking all the hits from next episode, you know. But regardless, he put himself out there as well.
yeah,
you're killing it.
I'm just saying they could have 5 seconds like, hey, where's he at? We'll talk about it later. Something. Even afterwards, I don't care. When he's yelling for Mandalore, he couldn't yell for Paz once.
For Mandalore, for Paz.
Just once.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not in their creed. It's not the way.
I like the fighting though. All right. Well, if you like what you saw, please feel free to like, share, subscribe. Find us on Discord, Twitter. Comment in the section below. And until next time. Bye-bye.